Welcome back. I wanted to make a video reaching out to people who don't suffer from panic attacks, but maybe they know someone who does or care about someone who does. Ignore the fan in the background. It's 78 degrees here on the third floor of the apartment, so try to ignore that. But anyway, maybe you want to help your friend or your loved one or your family or whatever, but you don't quite understand panic attacks, or you don't quite understand how to deal with them. This video is going to kind of gloss over the basics and give you a little bit of a primer in understanding. I mean, I'm going to make more videos in the future going deeper into it, but I felt like I should do a primer video. So you might be asking, what does a panic attack feel like? Honestly, you have had one. You have felt what it's like to have a panic attack. I know that might sound weird. You might go, no, I've never had that. I've never felt like that. Yes, you have. It's the adrenaline response. So the Anxiety Center is a website, and they did a really good job at kind of giving an explanation. I feel like they didn't do it well enough, but it gives you an idea, and I'll kind of expand on it and explain to you why I think it's not good enough, and I'll go a little further. They say, if you want to understand what it's like to have a panic attack, you can, it's best describe it like this. Imagine you wake up in the morning, okay, and you're having your coffee, or you're getting ready to eat, or whatever you got to do, and you're a little groggy. You're like, okay, all right. You're just walking through your house. Maybe you set the coffee on. You go to your bathroom. You open up the door, and then right there, sitting right in front of you, is a 500-pound lion. What are you gonna feel in that moment? That sense of dread, that sense of like that. Now that's how they describe it. I want to go a little step further, because it's not exactly like that. Yes, it is that feeling, but it's a little more than that. Because in that situation, you can get away from the lion. You can run from the lion. You can slam the door shut. You can go in another room, go into a closet, whatever you got to do. And then it's gone. The difference is, for a person with a panic attack, they can run out of that room and run into another room, shut the door behind them, turn around, the lion's right there. They can run in the closet, the lion's sitting right next to them. They can run outside, the lion is sitting right in front of them. The lion follows you everywhere. There is no getting away. So imagine that feeling if a lion was in front of you, except everywhere you went. For, it could be 5 minutes to an hour or two, depending upon how much you feed the lion. Those are the thoughts that go through your head that kind of feed the panic attack and keep it going. So that gives you an idea what it's like, what it feels like. It's very troubling. It's very real to the person suffering. So don't minimize it. This is a very good thing for people that want to know how to deal with it. Don't minimize it. Don't say, oh, it's not a big deal. No, if you're having it, it feels like a very big deal. Or say, oh, just stop thinking like that. Believe me, people that have panic attacks don't want that to happen. So, those are things to try and stay away from. Also, be very patient with the person that's having a panic attack. Be very patient with them. I can't stress that enough. If they shoot down you're going to be okay. I'm here for you, and blah, 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 and they start shooting it down. Like, no, you don't understand. Don't go, well, what do you want me to say? Don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. I know it can be frustrating for you as well. The non-sufferer, it can be frustrating. It can be nerve-wracking for you, because it's like, I don't know how to deal with this. Remain calm and be there for the person. Say, I'm here, and, I'm here to help you through it. Be very calm with them. Don't get upset that they're shooting down what you're saying, or they might be saying things that are a little rude in the moment. Try to be patient, because that's the panic. They're just on the edge. It's kind of like I said, if you had that lion chasing you around, and and you had to talk, and someone just starts talking to you and saying, hey, it's all right, it's that line, it's never killed you, you'd go, no, shut up. Like you'd get a little aggressive. So it's kind of the same thing. And have that patience. It's not, the anxiety sufferers, they don't mean to be, maybe rude, or they don't mean to not listen to what you're saying. Like if you find yourself repeating, I'm here for you, it's going to be okay. And they're just kind of like, yeah, I know, but you don't understand. It's really bothering me. And I'm here for you. And you say it like 100 times. Well, you might have to say it another 100 more times. Okay. So please be calm. And please be cool about it. Now, I can explain some of the symptoms of a panic attack. This is the last part of this video. This is my symptoms. Some other people might have different triggers and different things, okay? But for me, it might be a feeling somewhere, and then I focus on that and go, oh my gosh, and then I catastrophize it, make it a catastrophe, and then it starts spreading out. Most of the time, it's in my nose or in my throat or in my chest. So I have a deviated septum, which doesn't help. So it is kind of hard to just breathe through my nose. I get post-nasal drip and all types of stuff that kind of affects my throat too. So I'll breathe through my nose and it'll feel hard to breathe through my nose, and then my chest will tighten up and it feels like it's hard to breathe through your chest. So you're kind of gasping like. Now, if you calm down as a sufferer and went, you can breathe deep. You're not actually not breathing, but it feels like you're having trouble to breathe. I also get a feeling like there's a hand on my neck. Okay? I feel like there's someone holding my neck, not choking me, but just holding their hand there. Now, put your hand on your neck like this and just keep it like that. Imagine that's not your hand, but you have that feeling. That's very stressful, okay? If the panic attacks get bad enough, my hands start going numb. I start getting tingly and numb. My feet, and even up my leg a little bit, starts getting numb. Both of my legs, both my feet. My face starts getting numb to where if I touch my nose, it feels like bugs are crawling on my nose because it's going numb. That's when they're getting really bad. Sometimes my stomach will tighten up, definitely almost every time feeling dizzy. And all of this is just hitting like a Mack truck. It's slamming into you. Sometimes they can be worse than other times. Sometimes they can be shorter than other times, but every time it's very troubling. Over time, through, proper therapies and whatever a person needs, every person responds to something differently. So one person, they might only need CBT and they're fine. Another person might need medication. Another person might. So it's different for everybody. But that kind of gives you a primer of what it's like to have a panic attack, what panic attacks feel like, and how to possibly deal with them a little bit. Like I said, remain calm, remain patient if you're not a sufferer, and hopefully this kind of gave you a better understanding of what panic attacks feel like to a person who does suffer from them. Thank you for watching, and click like and subscribe if you enjoy the video and you would like to learn more about mental health. Thank you.